on Strange Sites, our series where we go over some interesting websites that I found on the internet that I thought were peculiar or particularly interesting. On this episode, we're going to be going over a website called Exit Mundi. It's literally exitmundi.nl. And this website is about all of the dreamed of scenarios that would end the world. As you can already see here, there's quite an interesting list of them. Some of them have elected to be a little bit shy today. But let's just read the text that we have here. Isn't life a bitch? The world is going to end. You don't even have to be a religious fundamentalist to see that's true. Some people collect postal stamps. Exit Mundi collects scenarios of what could go wrong with the world. Sure, our planet, sorry, I don't know why I said cat. Sure, our planet could get hit by an asteroid. But hey, that's nothing. Did you know that we could all be munched away by hungry molecules? Or that our physicists could unintentionally wipe us all out while tinkering with particles? Oops, sorry. Exit Mundi isn't in it for doom preaching, but strictly for fun. It's a fascinating thought. If that comet didn't wipe out the dinosaurs 65 million years ago, we wouldn't be here pondering about apocalypses and Armageddons in the first place. The dinosaurs roamed our planet millions of years ago, longer than we did. Or, the dinosaurs roamed our planet millions of years longer than we did. If it wasn't for the comet, they still would. Comet? I thought it was an asteroid. Anyway, that's why this site is a tribute to floods, quantum explosions, and awfully big chunks of space rock falling out of the sky. If there's a lesson to be learned, it should be that within every end looms the dawn of a new beginning. Sounds good, doesn't it? And then they have a prompt for contact. So let's just go over one, and then I implore you to check out this website yourself. I'm going to go over one that says meow, because that one caught my eye. Meow, cat problem, and other apocalypses with animals. What's furry, has claws, and triggers the end of the world? You guessed it. It's your trusted feline friend, your cat. And cats are not the only animals causing problems. Rabbits do it. Frogs do. Yes, even the cute giant panda is helping to blow the world to kingdom come. Sit back and shiver. If you felt sorry for the dinosaurs, consider this. At this very moment, we're in the middle of a period of mass extinction that's actually worse than the one that wiped out the dinosaurs. You read that right. More species go extinct at this very moment during the last days of the dinosaur. You see, it took the dinosaurs thousands of years to die out altogether. Today, the speed of extinction is higher, much higher. Each day, an estimated 70 species go bust. That's 70 species gone, not to be seen ever again. A few centuries more, and half of all the species will no longer be here, thanks to the meteor impact called mankind. Now, that is a problem. In nature, everything is linked to everything else. Everything that lives relies on other living things. And the really bad news is, of course, that we are also part of nature. What wouldn't we eat if it wasn't for our crops and livestock, shoes, and what would we breathe? It would take a library to explain what exactly is happening to the animals and plants on our planet. For now, some brief highlights will do, just to show you how serious and weird matters really are. So enter the cats, the frogs, the snails, the insects, the whole zoo. File number 1. The case of Osama bin Leopard. Remember Afghanistan? In 2002, the US Army used cluster bombs and oxygen-sucking fuel bombs to get rid of the Afghan caves and the Al-Qaeda bad guys. Unfortunately, someone else was hiding there too. That was the snow leopard, one of the rarest animals on the planet. Just picture it. Osama's bearded boys holding hands with the mighty snow leopard in some cave. Then boom, burn, choke. Bye-bye, boys. And bye-bye, snow leopard. But while there are plenty of bearded boys left on the planet, the same cannot be said about the leopard. The animal has probably gone extinct in Afghanistan by now, a byproduct of war. Few people know of it, and fewer seem to care. The mighty predator of the mountains happened to be standing in the way in a silly human war over religion, power, and such. At this moment, there are an estimated 5,000 snow leopards left on the planet. That could be too little left for survival. File number 2. Case of the Evil Cat. As I write this, Molly the cat is on my lap having a nap. Lizzie, my other cat, is outside, chasing birds or picking a fight with another cat. You see, my next door neighbor has 2 cats as well. The neighbors on the other side have 3 cats. The neighbors after that have 5. In the street where I live, there are more cats than people. And that is a problem. All those cats catch a lot of birds and mice and rats and butterflies. Biologically speaking, cats are eating a huge hole in the food chain. No, seriously. According to several alarming reports, this is exactly what is happening in countries like the United Kingdom, Sweden, and my own country, Holland. Bird species are vanishing, mouse subspecies are going extinct, all because of Molly and Lizzie and the other many billions of domestic cats that inhabit the planet today. Where would all that lead? A planet exclusively inhabited by cats and people? Just take a guess. My cat Molly has left my lap now, probably off to catch another mouse. File number 3. Case of the cute panda. Humans are a friendly species. We like animals. That's why we can't stand it that the bonobo monkey and the giant panda are about to go extinct. No way we'll let the beautiful lion, the cute chimpanzee, or its impressive elephant go extinct. We'll build another natural reserve. But hold it. In fact, the species we adore are only a slight minority. Who cares for snails, insects, snakes, lice, or spiders? These species are in trouble too. But they're not cute though. Humans simply don't like them. We'll let them go extinct, and we won't miss a night's sleep over it. Survival of the cutest is the word for that. Biologists use it sometimes when they argue we are protecting the wrong species. On our lists of endangered species, there are plenty of beautiful and furry and funny animals, but no snails, cockroaches, or fleas. Not to mention the microbes that are by far the most important species on Earth. By the way, I can do tongue twisters flawlessly for 15 minutes when I'm warming up, but the moment I go on stream and I read some dumb shit, I just can't get through 2 sentences without messing up, apparently. This is excruciating. Anyway, file number 4. The case of the dead frog. It's a mystery. Everywhere in the frog. Yep, see, I told you, it's a mystery. Everywhere in the world, frogs are dying. There seems to be no specific reason for it. Everywhere around, they're just kicking the bucket for no apparent reason. There you have it. Frog problem. Could be pollution. Could be the hole in the ozone layer. It could be a fungus. It could be acid rain. It could be all these things combined. Whatever the reason, biologists are very worried. Apart from the fact that a frogless world would be a rather empty place, the frog problem could be some kind of warning. Frogs are known to be quite vulnerable. So who's next? Us? File number 5. Invasion of the killer rabbits. The dingo did it. So did the rabbit. They invaded a place where nature never meant them to be. Well, invaded isn't the right word, really. Humans brought them over, of course. The Dutch brought their cats to Australia. The British took foxes and dogs to New Zealand. The mighty Vikings introduced the cute rabbit in Scotland. The gypsies took the gypsy moth to the US. And now, There's trouble all over the place. Down under, there aren't supposed to be predators. In the US, there aren't supposed to be any gypsy moths. Nature just didn't expect it. Isn't this like a slur? Might not be politically correct to say that. Anyway, so disaster strikes. In the US, about a fourth of the agricultural gross national product is lost each year to plant pests such as the druided boll weevil from Mexico and the leafy spurge brought by the Europeans. In New Zealand, Australia, Scotland, and many other countries, zillions of rabbits drive the locals insane, digging about like crazy. Not to mention those evil cats again. In New Zealand and Australia, the cats gobble up rare birds and mammals, such as the poor innocent kiwi bird. For crying out loud, the poor thing doesn't even have wings. Evolution thought that without cats, there was no need for wings. But evolution got it wrong. It isn't a nice thing to say, but the real problem is mankind. Humans are in the habit of messing up everything they do everywhere they go all the time. They are a harmful species, these humans, almost as harmful as cats. So this is Exit Mundi, and as you can see, the website's pretty old. It's got some pretty dated references, but I just thought it would be worth your time to go check out yourself. It's really fun and interesting because it goes off on a whole bunch of different scenarios in which the world could end. So if you're ever feeling like reading about the apocalypse or something from a website that's basically from over 15 years ago, then you should be my guest.